There it is, the first non-divination level on this account. Yay. So I feel like there's a better spot for crayfish, but I don't care enough because it's such a short amount of time I'm going to spend here. But what I think is, I think I'm going to do crayfish until I can do fly fishing, which is 20. And then I'll go and buy some feathers, and I think it's Edgeville might be the best place. Probably not. I'll have to look into that one, definitely, because those would be pretty annoying. And then I'll probably do that until I get to 35, and then I'll do tunas and swordfish, and then I'll do tunas and swordfish until I get 40, so I do lobsters, and then I'll do lobsters until, I guess, 50, and then I'll do swordfish. And I guess I'll do swordfish until I can do deep sea, I think. Yeah, so I think 68. Man, that's going to be a long time. It's going to be really slow, but I think that's probably going to be the best way to do it. Because at least I can do lobsters and swordfish and cathode bite, which would be pretty easy to do. And then obviously once I get deep sea fishing, that's going to be the easy part. Because I can just do the heavy net thing, or whatever it's called, where you get like the all the fish in there. That's obviously going to be the easiest way to do it. And then pretty much do that until 99. Alright, perfect. 35. So at 35 I can start doing tuna. And I think that should be a lot easier. I mean, this spot wasn't too bad. I can be able to click over here and click back over here. So it wasn't too bad as I thought it would be. Definitely a lot easier than the Barbarian Village one. But now that I can do tuna, that should be pretty easy because I think the bank is relatively close. Ooh, actually they moved even farther away. So it's a bit of a walk, but oh well. Alright, perfect. There's level 50 fishing. And so I'm going to start doing tuna and swordfish all the way through 68, I believe. It's going to be a while. But let's see, I want to double check to make sure I'm not missing anything, but I'm pretty sure. Because I obviously can't do monkfish because I need a quest for that. Yeah, it's 68 all the way through, and then I can do the big net things or sword fishing. So this is gonna be a while to get to 68 because how much XP is that even? That's that's not that bad. 500k, that'll probably take me probably about 30 hours or so. So it'll be a couple of days because I'm doing this while AFKing work. So it won't be too bad, but still, it's going to be a while. So one thing I was always kind of under the assumption of, but was never like 100% sure on, but I'm pretty sure swordfish and tuna are different procs, because I get a full inventory pretty decently quick. And I don't know, just comparing it to lobsters, it feels pretty damn quick. And I obviously haven't done tuna since I got level 40, but I definitely got like tunas a bit fast, maybe a bit slower than this, but it just feels so much quicker than lobsters and tuna. Obviously, I expect it to be faster than tuna because it's 10 levels higher, but I definitely do feel like swordfish and tuna don't have the same, like, share the same chance rate. So at first, I was like, why is there a bank deposit box? And I right click and I was like, oh. Alright, so I got 57 fishing from level 40 to 57 in a single day, just AFKing from work. So that's not too bad. I think it's solid. Like, I think level 40 is like 42,000 XP, I want to say. Because I know 43 is half of 50, which is 100k, so it's like 50k. So I think it's somewhere around there. So I got to sell like 160k throughout the day, so that's not too bad. Which tells me I should be able to get 68 on by the end of the work week on Friday. Which means starting next week I should be able to do swarm fishing, which is obviously really easy in AFK. So that should definitely make it pretty easy. So originally I was thinking about doing Arc once I unlocked that, but the fishing to cooking ratio is way off. It's like 3 fishing to 1 cooking, so I would be doing fishing forever, and that's not worth it. So I'll be doing Swarm all the way from 68 to 99. Not too sure on Sailfish. I mean, I do Sailfish on my main Ironman set because for PvM purposes, but I think for here, this might be the best because I also get a bunch of lower level fish, which will help burn the higher end fish less. So I definitely think that's going to be the best way to do it, because I was looking at the wiki and apparently you can get shrimp at 68. Like, that's the level we're talking about, helping get that additional XP and levels to make it a bit easier. So I think that's probably the best way to do it. Well, that's pretty crazy. So I just got the golden swordfish egg. Like, is there a certain, like, fishing requirement? There has to be, because I've been doing swordfish and tuna since level 50. So for over 200,000 experience I've been doing this for. I don't remember it being that rare, but That's just crazy how long that took me to get there. That it has to be level like 60 or 61 to lock that. I think it is 61 actually. Come to think of it. Oh, I guess maybe not. Oh. Maybe not then. It says level 50 fishing, approximately 3 hours on average. I mean, I guess that's probably at 99 with max boost and all that, but still, I just like it's so crazy because I've never done the golden eggs without 99 fishing. I think I'm pretty sure. 2015, yeah, I was definitely 99 fishing back then. I was maxed almost. So one thing I kind of forgot, I forgot I had a Peter Parker name hoarded on one of my accounts. So I guess it's kind of better than having it sit around and do nothing. So I guess I might as well move it to this account. I always felt kind of bad because obviously it's a really cool name, and it kind of just sat in an old account when they released the names a few years ago, and I was like, man, I need something to do with this. I always thought about selling it, but probably sell it for $100 or something. I'm like, is that really worth it? I'm like, I don't really care that much, but I guess if I'm gonna use this account, there you go. Alright, there we go, 68 fishing. So now I can go ahead and I can go to the fishing guild and I can start doing deep sea fishing. But yeah, that honestly wasn't too bad. I mean, I was getting like 30k per hour, so it's obviously pretty damn slow, but it only took me about 2 days to get from 40 to 68, 2 work days that is, so I guess that wasn't too bad. Sounds about right. I guess about 10 hours a day, it's something around there. I guess. I mean, I don't know, maybe it was a bit more than 30. I tested it earlier. Not really too sure, but either way, that wasn't too bad. It's end of Thursday, the work day. Literally just got off work, so, um, yeah, so I guess we'll see how long 99 takes. I presume it would probably take an average maybe 60, 70k per hour. So probably 50 hours a week, probably 3 million, so I should probably get it done the next month, which kind of works out pretty great because I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks in a month. So I don't even get to the fishing guild. I haven't done this in forever. Oh no, I'm here, and then I gotta talk to somebody to get there. Is it this? No, that's the quest guy. Travel. There you go. I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks in a month, so I guess I might be able to have 99 fishing, cooking on this account before I leave, so it'll be pretty great. Alright, so this is from the first inventory, and also I got, oh, that's like some mini quest thing. I don't really feel like doing that right now, but this is like the full inventory I got. Level 68, my first one, so, uh, not too bad. Honestly, I was kind of worried about getting a lot of lower level stuff, but that's definitely not too bad whatsoever. But I also kind of forgot to do one thing. So this is what I got, what I had before I started Swarm, because I'm going to compare it, because I'm pretty much doing Swarm all the way to 99. So this is what I had before Swarm, and let's see what I get after Swarm. Alright, there we go. There's 99 fishing, and let's go ahead and compare what I had before I started, or when I did start Swarm fishing compared to what I have now post 99. Alright, so this is all the fish that I got from 99 fishing. Obviously pretty much right when I got 68, I started doing Swarm fishing, so quite a lot of stuff I got from Swarm fishing. Let's just move over to here, which I find kind of interesting. So the wiki said you can fish anything from shrimps to sailfish, and I kind of expected to get, more of those in-between stuff, but I got shrimp once. And again, I started right at 68, so I kind of expected to maybe get like, I don't know, maybe like 30 or 40 or something like that, but I got a single one. I'm not too sure if that's just how it goes. Like it just gives you one just to be like, hey, look at this. This is like, it gives you all the fish. Just got the one. But anyways, so I got quite a lot of stuff. One thing I didn't really realize until I was like 97 fishing that I kind of just blew off and said, I'll figure it out later, was that you pretty much get a lot of sailfish, like majority of it. As you can see, that's actually the majority I got overall. It's just how many you get. But you need 99 cooking for that. Did not know that because I was obviously way maxed, or I was maxed like 2 years before this activity came out. So I didn't realize it, and I was like, whoops. So I'll work into that later. I'll explain how I plan on getting overcoming that. But yeah, so quite a lot of stuff here. And then I do need to update my spreadsheet for this. So let's go and update this real quick before I show this, just to kind of give a more accurate representation of what we're looking at here. Alright, so I'm going to go and continue fishing here because I do got to do a lot more fishing, as I'll show in a second. But as you can see here, so I just updated all this. This is all the fish I have in my bank. So without runes, it's 7.7 million XP. And again, I'm also counting for 20% burn rate, so 8 out of 10 success rate. I don't think that's too crazy. I do think that should be relatively accurate. I'm not really too sure. It's kind of hard to determine because obviously as you get higher levels, your burn rate decreases. But I think 20% is good enough of an estimation. So, but with earns as 9.3 million, which still is at 99. So that means cooking will not be my next 99, and I actually do have this over here. And I will put this in the description if you want to link to this just to kind of see what I've got going on. I did go over this quite a lot, so I do think that this is roughly what I'll be dealing with. Again, I might change a bit due to updates, or I might be like, oh, I might just do this instead. But yeah, I have the rules up here, so you know, one skill at a time, can't gain XP on other skills. No quest besides impressing the locals to unlock Arc, because again, I just don't feel like it's really that game breaking. It's not that big of a deal to me. No additional lives are converted into regular Ironman on death. If I die, you know, I die. It's done. And then no relying on time gained activities to train skills, such as Troll Invasion, Penguin, Second Trades, which I will go over as something that I am kind of doing a time gated thing. But again, I'll explain that later. But yeah, so my next 99 will be mining, which I will not start until I get back from my vacation, because in 2 weeks I'm doing taking a vacation for 2 weeks. So I kind of don't want to get to like 70 mining and then don't do it for 2 weeks. It's just weird to me. I kind of feel the need to, you know, just continue doing it. I just have to just continue. It'd just be weird if I took 2 weeks off. And then I move on to crafting because I need to get porters, and I'm going to use porters for smithing at rocks. So pretty much mining, I'm just going to do power mining, roadite for pretty much all of it, level 50 and above to 99. And then crafting, I'll make gems into necklaces, and then I'll just start portering the gems I get from mining to make it a lot easier. And then I'll porter the ores for smithing, and then I'm doing that, and I'll do rune crafting and then magic. I'll probably end up buying law runes and making law runes as well to get, you know, magic to teleport. And then after that, I'll do cooking. And the reason why I'm doing it that order, like waiting that long to do cooking, is simply because of the God Banner boost. So again, this is kind of the time gated thing I was referring to. But again, to me, it's not that big of a deal. It's because again, I'm talking more about like, you know, slowly gaining XP, taking like 8 months to get 99. Well, this is just like, I don't know, not that long, maybe like 2 weeks of boosting this. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, I don't think that's big of a deal. But anyways, the issue with getting the God Banner boost is that you need a combined level of 200 among magic, prayer, and runecrafting, or 70 magic, prayer, and runecrafting. So I assume if I get 99 magic and 99 runecrafting, and then 1 summoning, 1 prayer, that'll put me at 200. So I can use that then. So I pretty much gotta get all those done before I can start cooking, which is fine, because quite honestly, I don't need food anytime soon. I'm gonna do just fine without it. I'm not doing any combat for quite a while, so it's not that big of a deal, even though I kind of do just want to get cooking done with. But again, I'll move on there. And then after cooking, I'll do fletching, agility, hunter, archaeology for the relics, so I can do fire making easy, because I'm pretty sure they always adds relic works at curly roots. I can't imagine it doesn't. I'm assuming it's the exact same thing as super heat form. So I'd imagine that would work out pretty well. And then also the relic for thieving. I'll probably do master farmers for seeds for herbal and farming and whatnot. It would be really a pain in the ass, especially without the Articloak, but I'm not really too sure if a better way to do thieving that benefits farther down the road. Maybe I might just skip it and do a faster method. I might save thieving for later, because I do need to get, I think it's like, I forget which herbal I love, it's like 48 herbal in order to do safe cracking. And it's kind of like, oh, I guess I can't do safe cracking. So that's why I might just do master farmers. Might be the best way to benefit it all around, but we'll see. Again, that's why I mean it might all change around. And then after that, I'll pretty much start doing combat, like real combat, because I'll pretty much have a 90 on everything, except for things like construction, invention, herbal, obviously, and engineering and all that. So it'll be pretty much just combats left over. So I think that's kind of how I'm going over it. I'm not really too sure. Like, it seems pretty good. Again, I might change my mind. I might discover new things. Things might change. Who knows? But yeah, for the time being, I'm just going to continue fishing until this pretty much says 13,034,000 whatever. And then, again, we'll find out later. But I do need to do some trout and salmon down the road, because I do got to make up some XP here. Like, for example, the end level for Yeah, for example, I got here. So for green jellyfish, I am going to end up with 74 cooking, but I need 80 in order to do sharks. So I kind of have to, or is that the case? I don't think you need 80 fishing, I mean 80 cooking for sharks. I guess I gotta look over this again. I'm not really too sure why it's like that. Because I do have to go back to do trout and salmon to catch up on some XP in these lower levels here, because it's really quick to get those fish, and I still need to get the XP to make the cooking. I'll get the cooking level for these higher fish, so we'll see how it works out. Again, this is something I'm going to do like 3-4 months down the line, so I'll figure it out then. I'll worry about it then. But that's just pretty much just the plan for now. So yeah, let's at least do this for the rest of the week, and maybe until I start go on vacation in 2 weeks. But yeah, we'll see. Wow, okay, maybe I wasn't wrong then. I guess you do need 80 cooking. I guess I was kind of thought it was like 76 lungs with fishing, but so I guess that is accurate. So yeah, but then again, that's just a good example because I'm gonna end with 74, and I gotta do trout and salmon to get up to 80 to start shark. So there you go. That's my point right there.